UP-based Goodluck Defence has secured a Directorate General of Quality Assurance certificate from the Ministry of Defence for the production of 155mm M107 ready-to-fill artillery shells. The Indian Army is preparing a 16,000 crore rupees procurement program over the next 2 years to acquire next-generation loitering munitions and autonomous logistics drones. The Indian Army has launched a Make-2 program to develop an indigenous drone-mounted foliage-penetrating radar capable of detecting movement under dense forest cover. The Royal Air Force of Oman has begun using DRDO's Indigenous computerized pilot selection system to evaluate and train its military pilots, marking one of the first known overseas adoptions of India's specialized military pilot aptitude assessment technology. Indore-based Pisarv Technologies has developed world's first UAV-based air-to-air electronic warfare jammer named Nagpaash. Madhya Pradesh-based Rodella Aerospace has unveiled a petrol-powered kamikaze drone known as XG2T that has a range of 750 kilometers, an endurance of 5 hours and a 20 kilograms warhead. Hyderabad-based Apollo Microsystems has been shortlisted by the Indian Air Force to develop the Indigenous Precision Range Extension Kit under the Make-2 category, to supply more than 500 kits in the initial procurement phase that converts existing 500 kilograms general-purpose unguided bombs into long-range precision glide weapons. The Indian Air Force has started inducting the 300 km range Sureshastra Mark 1 catapult-launched jet-powered loitering munition from Veda Aeronautics under a 300 crore rupees contract signed in early 2026. Veda Aeronautics is also conducting flight trials of 500 km range Sureshastra Mark 2, while development has begun on a 1,500 km class loitering munition for deep strategic one-way strike missions. After months of slow single-engine deliveries, General Electric is expected to deliver 2 F-404 engines to Hindustan Aeronautics in August, marking the first time when 2 engines will arrive together in a single batch. This will raise the total number of engines delivered to 9, and could signal the beginning of a faster supply rate for the Tejas Mark 1A program. In a major development, DRDO's Gas Turbine Research Establishment has issued a request for information to establish a National Aero Engine Test Complex, which will be a world-class facility for testing and certifying India's indigenous advanced high-thrust engine program. The 110 kN Advanced High-Thrust Engine program is separate from the 120 kN engine being discussed with Safran or Rolls-Royce, and this is a big development, as it confirms that India is pursuing a dual-track strategy by developing its indigenous high-thrust engine while simultaneously negotiating a foreign joint venture. The test complex will reduce India's reliance on overseas engine testing facilities and support both public and private sector defense firms working on indigenous engine technologies. The CEO of Leonardo has said that the countries seeking to join the UK-Italy-Japan Global Combat Air Program must make their decision by the end of 2026, which suggests that the window for new partners may be limited. His remarks follow Canada's recent entry as first observer nation in the Global Combat Air Program, and India's confirmation that it is exploring collaboration with one of Europe's 2 sixth-generation fighter programs. He also added that the first technology demonstrator will be rolled out in late 2027, first flight in 2028, and will be ready for induction in 2035. Today's top 3 comments.